Okay, final page, page 8, and this has got a double slider that's not been expanded, that's just a normal size. You've got a back tag that I cut afterwards and used different decorative papers, and then you've got a belly band here, which is what will hold everything in place. So first thing you need to do is cut your double slider, and then instead of having the rectangle pull out tags, I actually use the medium size back tags for this because they fit perfectly. Who knew? And then you're going to cut out one piece like this, which has got your score lines on, and then that's your backing. The first thing we're going to do is do all our scores, and there's 2 score lines in the middle, so I'm just going to go very gently with the first one, and then the second one is 1/8 of an inch after it, so just going to do it that way first, very slightly. I can bend it the other way. That's it. You can pop an alignment strip if you want. Just pop that in. Make sure it's nice and, yeah, it is nice and straight. And then you're going to do exactly the same on the end. You've got another 2 score lines here. So do that one first. And then you've got the one next to it. Again, you can use your ruler if you want, or you can manipulate it by hand to start with, and then the same thing, pop that in there. Yep, you've got a nice crisp edge. So the next thing you're going to do is do your polythene or your plastic. So you're going to pop that in there, and you're going to trim it so that you've got about 1/4 of an inch each side of here, and then you've got some fold over here, so you've got time to play. You've got a bit of room for manoeuvre. So first thing to do is put your tape along the top of this piece of plastic, and then I'm tearing it there, but what you need to do is trim it on the edges to make sure there's absolutely no tape whatsoever overhanging. And then you need to burnish the tape on. Pop it back in. So I'm going to take the coating off there, and I'm going to line up the polythene with the edge of the black card there, and then I'm going to put this one over. But if you remember, we don't want it super tight, we just want it so you've probably got about 1/16 of an inch overlap. Right, you can see I've got a crease there at the moment. Take that off, pop it on again. Okay, and what we'll do is we'll see, does that move freely? Yes, it does. But I've got a great big bit sticking out, so what I'm going to do is just flip that to there, and I'm just going to trim that now. Still got a bit hanging over, so we'll just trim along there. Right, so that's moving really nice and freely. I'm going to do exactly the same as we did before. I'm going to put more tape, get a neat trim, tape along the top here. And again, make sure there's no tape overhanging. Give it a really, really good burnish. Turn it over. And where you had tape at the top, this time you're going to put it at the bottom along here. You can see I've got a little smidge sticking over there, so we'll just trim that bit off and we'll give that a good burnish as well. So now we're going to think about this. So that one is going to come, as you pull it, that's going to come down. So when you turn this one up, this one, I haven't burnished yet because I'm just checking, that one will be at the top there. I'll burnish these now. One's burnished and that one's burnished, and then you can stick that onto there. So again, you make sure you don't have too much glue because you don't want any glue to go in the mechanisms at all. So spread it out, thin it down, and again probably pop that in there. That's it. That's an easy way to do it. Burnish. Okay, so that's fine, but you've got this bit flapping about, which is what this bit is for. So again, you've got score lines, okay, and we're going to do those. So it's exactly the same. They're quite fine score lines. So that's one, and then you've got the next one. It's much easier with 210 card to do this, but you can do it with thicker card, obviously. So make sure that's on there now. Yep, that's nice and push. And then the same this side. Do that there. Make sure you've got it straight. I haven't folded that bit straight. That's better. And then this one. Push it with your hands. So again, we're going to put that in there like this. And that's fine. So glue on here. Take that glue off and glue on this one. And then you're going to slide, you see where this plastic is there, you're going to slide this bit under the plastic, this side, and you're going to do exactly the same thing the other side. You're going to slide it under the plastic, so use that there, poke that under there, poke that under there. That's it. Yes, that's better. Put it flat. Yeah. When you have your waterfall made up, one bit is lower to the ground. Do you remember we used double-sided tape before, and the other bit's higher? So I'm actually going to have that as my pull down one because you'll be able to reach that a bit easier, and I'm not going to use foam tape this time. So I'm just going to decorate it here. So first of all, I'm going to pull out, now they work, pull out these bits. I'll put a little arrow here to put the stamp on if you want to put pull. So you're going to make sure that one tucks in there. Make sure you've got your patterns the right way round. that one's going to go on there. And then this one's going at the top. So you've got your pattern going the right way here. Right, now that one you may need to trim down because one of them is always going to be shorter than the other. So I'll just go across and just trim a bit off. Perfect. So let's hope it still works. Yes. Then we'll put this one on the top here. Again, here you could do a little tiny, oops, sorry, you can't see. You could do a little tiny cut spot here. Little tuck spot if you wanted to. You could use a back whisker, you could use just a straight craft knife cut. Pop that on there like that. Just double check again before you stick anything that it all works. Yeah, it does. And don't forget as well, you could have had little photo mats on here. So final page to stick. So you're going to stick your base page on here. Your decorative papers. Okay, on here. You might find it easier. Let's just open it up so that makes it easier. Yeah, you haven't got quite so much bulk when you're sticking this down. Then you've got your belly band. You can stick this bit on here. I don't know why that's better. Okay, we're going there. A little bit of a stretch. And that's going to be your belly band that's going to stick in the centre there like that. So you're only going to put glue top and bottom like this. Put that one on there, that one on there. This is going to stick on here, now that it works. Make sure again you don't get glue going onto these bits. Okay, and then you'll put a little tag that you've made earlier there. We're just going to no, what have I done? I stuck it upside down. Ah! Don't panic. Fortunately, the leaf paper is multi-directional. And I should have known that I'd stuck it upside down because I'd got the hinge on the wrong side. Stupid woman. Okay, don't panic. Right, that's the right way up, so that's the way it's going to go, and that's the way it's going to go. Pay attention, Maggie. Make a double slider and then stick it upside down on your page, and that's why you really need to make sure you keep an eye on everything. Take that glue out of there. Right, let's try again. Pop that on there. Okay, take that under there. And this side. Make sure it works. Yes, it does. Have I got it the right way up? Yes, I have. Whew, that was a bit of a battle, wasn't it? You might have fallen asleep at this point or lost the will to live. So that's it, and I'll pop that there. And that is your album decoration finished.